Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the information webinar about the open call of the SILEO project regarding the Best Company Storytelling Video Contest. My name is Marta Krakowiak. I'm the project manager of ELCA, European Lighting Cluster Alliance, who is the coordinator of the SILEO project. Today, we will shortly describe you this last open call of the SILEO consortium, its main rules and provisions, requirements for the participation and submission process. First of all, before we start entering in detail the open call, just shortly explain who we are. So the SILEO project is a collaboration project funded under the Eurocluster call of the European Single Market Program. It gathers 7 industrial lighting and furniture clusters from Italy, France, Spain, Austria, and Romania. It's led by ELCA, and you can see the partners here in the slide. So we have the French cluster, Cluster Lumière, the Catalan lighting cluster, SICAT, the Italian lighting cluster from Veneto region, Luce in Veneto, the Austrian building innovation cluster, and the Romanian Transylvanian furniture cluster, and also Italian furniture and wood cluster, Cluster Legno Arredo Casa Friuli Venezia Giulia. So we are gathering key players who then represent the small, medium-sized enterprises from the lighting and furniture value chains. Within the SILEO project that already has been implemented for around 2 years, we delivered and will deliver also direct financial and not financial support measures. But today, we will focus on the direct financial that are represented by the financial support to third parties scheme. Just a short outlook what we have delivered up today. So let's say this is the outline of the calls that were open in the last months and that already closed, just to give you a sort of glimpse what were the financial voucher program of the SILEO project. And now we are deep diving into the last open call of the SILEO consortium. That is a bit different from the others because regards it's focusing more on the marketing aspects of the small, medium-sized enterprises from the lighting and furniture ecosystems. So in this call, what was the goal behind it? So the partners of SILEO realized that our companies, so small, medium-sized enterprises, provide excellent products and services, but very often they don't know how to sell it. So they don't know how to valorize themselves and how to valorize the marketing strategies that they have in-house. This is due mainly to the fact that the majority of these companies are micro, family-led companies, small companies. They don't have resources to do it, or they don't have this the staff and the budget to do it appropriately. So in order to give a small push and support to the lighting and furniture companies to increase their marketing commercialization capacities from the more visual point of view, let's say, we have prepared the contest, that is the Best Company Storytelling Video Contest, that will be managed through the open call in line with the financial support to third parties scheme. It was open on the 14th of October, and it will close on the 13th of December 2024. So it will stay open more than 60 days. What is the main goal of this contest, and who can apply for it? So who can be the applicants? The main goal is to collect the videos, storytelling videos from the SMEs, from the lighting and furniture sector, that tell the story how their company improve or upgrade their products, services, or processes in relation to the digital and green transformation processes. It means that what we would like to see in these videos is the progress of the company product, service, or process that that becomes more circular, more sustainable, or that has been upgraded from the digital point of view because some specific advanced technologies or digital solutions has been implemented. This can be mixed. So the videos don't have to focus only on the digital transformation of the company, product, service, or a process, or green transformation. It can be mixed. So it can showcase the more circular approach or more circular products achieved thanks to the digitalization of some process or implementation of advanced technologies and so on. What is important for us is that this upgrade, this process, this transition, digital or green, on both, it should be done thanks to the SILEO project. And it can be done because SILEO has, let's say, in a very concrete way, support this kind of transition. For example, through the financial support. So the companies who who receive the vouchers from previous calls can also apply for it. Or, and this is important, the companies, the potential applicants, can be inspired. So we address also the companies who did not receive financial support and vouchers from the companies, but has been inspired by the non-financial activities that SILEO provided. Non-financial activities, it means training materials, webinars, workshops, market studies that we have delivered, research activities on the advanced technologies that can support the project digitalization or green transition, and so on, meetings, workrooms, etc. A full list of this kind of potential inspiring activities that SILEO put in place can be found in the guidelines for applicants, but we'll come back to this. For me, it is important to clarify that both typologies of companies can ask for this and can submit the application, their videos. So those who has received directly financial support from SILEO project, but also those who has been inspired by them, directly or indirectly. The applications can be done by single manufacturer SME, and this is also important requirement. So there is no need to have the partnership. A single company can prepare and submit the video about their own processes, services, or products, but the company must be a manufacturing company, so must be a producer of from the lighting and furniture value chain. So it can be producer of the lamps, producer of the furniture, producer of the components. In the guidelines is explained what do we mean by this. So this is also important. And we foreseen here in this call two typologies of awards, let's say. So we will have 3 cash prizes for the 3 first ranked companies. The first one of €5,000 Gold Storytelling Award, the second place of €3,000 Silver Storytelling Award, and the fourth place with €2,000 Bronze Storytelling Award. Additionally to this, we envisage also travel vouchers of the amount around maximum €500 to the companies that will be ranked just after the 3 winners. And we are estimating up to 15 companies that can benefit with this travel voucher. So the important for us is that the videos that will be uploaded to the SILEO submission portal are original, of course, are unique, are focused on the company's transformation, transition, progress, upgrading related to the digital or green transitions, that they are in line with the SILEO expectations, that you can find the goal of SILEO, and in particular our expectations for this call in the guidelines for applicants that are linked to SILEO. So in the videos you can show us not only your product or process that it was improved, but just clarify also how you have been inspired or directly impacted by SILEO, and because for us it's extremely important. Then the winners, both the free winners of the cash prizes, as well as the companies who will be awarded with the travel vouchers, will be invited to take part in the SILEO official award ceremony that will take place during the Salone del Mobile, is one of the biggest design fair in Milano, in Italy, that will take place next year from 8th April to 13th. The exact date of the SILEO official award ceremony will be defined in January 2025. As I have already mentioned many times, the guidelines for applicants, it is clear that this is the main document that all the applicant SMEs must read very, very carefully, because there you will find the answers to all your questions, you will find the main requirements, you will find the indications how to submit, what are the evaluation criteria, and so on. So please read it, and please read also the Annex 1. This is where you can find also the SILEO actions and activities that the companies that were those that might be considered as for those that can inspire the activities or that effectively supported the companies. Please be very careful also and trustworthy in, if we can put it like this, because in the video, when you will clarify that you have been inspired by the workshop organized by one of our partners and so on, we have the possibility to double check who was, if this was a live workshops and not recordings made available. So we have the possibility to double check if the company who states that was inspired because I participated in a specific workshop, we can check the list of participants. So be very clear and honest, and deliver the videos that were really about the products or services that have been impacted directly or indirectly by the SILEO project. If you have been directly impacted by one of the financial vouchers, so in this case, it's clear that you highlight from which financial support you benefited in the past and how this impacted your product or service improvement. Important that videos out of topic or videos that do not have one of the three mandatory parts that you can see here listed will not be considered eligible, so will not be assessed. The three mandatory parts that are also very described in detail in the guidelines for applicants are the following. So a brief introduction of the company. So you need to explain to us who you are, what is your mission, your product, activities, sector, country. So a small part, 10 seconds, 30 seconds of the video must be dedicated to introduce yourself. You can do it with a sort of interview. You can put a slide or a voice behind that says this information, but we need in any way know who you are. And we need also to see your company logo and contact details that could be put at the end of the video in a sequence of a couple of seconds that are there. Then, of course, the core is the presentation of the improved product, process, or service due to or inspired by the SILEO activities and products. So This must be the core. The duration of the video is from 1.5 minutes up to 5 minutes long. And please stick with this settings, because the videos that will be too long will be not considered. So if we will receive a video that is 5 minutes and 2 seconds, okay, but if we will receive video that is 5 minutes and 30 seconds, we need to put some lines and some margins. So please consider this as the strict technical requirements. They should be in English, in spoken English. If you can, of course, choose, and we give this possibility to choose to create the videos in the national language. But in this case, please remember to put the English subtitles. This is for two reasons. The first, because the evaluation will be made by the SILEO project partners, and our language, main language of the SILEO, is English. And then we would like to, and we will use these videos to promote your activities, promote your companies, not only during the Salone del Mobile fair in Milano, where the international audience and participants are expected, so it's better to have the video in English, but also during the SILEO last implementation period, in order to promote them on the social media and channels that SILEO partners are putting at your disposal. So please keep in mind these 3 mandatory parts and technical language requirements that you can find also in the guidelines for applicants. To help you create your videos, we have prepared some supporting materials, and you can find the tutorials and online guides where you can find some hints and tips for the video recording, editing, use of artificial intelligence portals and platforms, tools for the video production, as well as important information how to include the information data privacy, so we can use these videos, tips and tricks that are provided by a marketing and filmmaker expert who collaborated with us for this storytelling video master. So you can find it as Annex 2 of the guidelines. The video tutorials are available also on Vimeo. We will find all these links in the guidelines. So there is no need to make the screenshots of this, because all this information are available in the guidelines for applicants. As I said, the application must be submitted through the SILEO submission platform. It's the same submission platform who is already acknowledged a bit and familiar with our calls. Is the same platform that we used for the previous calls for the companies. So it's the cluster submission platform. You have time until the 13th December 2024, 5 p.m. to submit your application. All the information, the process, as I said, is described in the guidelines. On the portal, you can find also all the supporting documents, as well as the mandatory annexes, like the declaration of honor that must be signed, stamped, dated, and submitted in the PDF format, frequently asked questions, and all other, let's say, materials that can be of support. I will show you very briefly how does it work. So this is the cluster submission platform that you can go to where you can see our call. You need to log in if you have not registered before. So if you already benefited from our previous calls, you have your login, your password, and your login. If you don't, you need to register. You can find the button register yourself. You have to fill it with your administrative data, and then you can proceed. So first phase is the registration. Then you double check and find our calls, searching through the SILEO consortium. There are several of them, so they are closed, so you need to select the right one. So it's the only one open. SILEO open call for best company storytelling video contest. you click to view the call. You can see the call text with the, let's say, principal information there. You scroll down, go to the documentation site. All the formal documents, please always take them from this portal because they are the recently updated. And the frequently asked questions will be the last version with all the questions that you can send to us by email, will be edited 1 week before the call ends. Then the application has 3 steps. In the first step is the administrative part. So we ask some administrative data. So the name of your company, we ask if you are associated with any of our project partners because it's relevant for the evaluation criteria. We ask you to include the name of the contact person and the valid emails that will receive all the communication. The step 2 regards the video uploading. So first, we ask you for some very brief description, so what we can expect to find in your video. In the second part, which activity of the SILEO project has been inspired or impacted by the SILEO, and you are present in your video. So it's extremely important to fill in these 2 fields. You have a number of characters highlighted there. So for the first one was 1,200, for the second 2,000. And then we ask you to upload the link. So you need to first prepare your video on one of these portals like YouTube, Google Drive, Vimeo, whatever, and then you put us the link. At the end are some mandatory annex like declaration of honor that must be uploaded. You can add some additional materials to support the video story, telling if you wish. They are not mandatory, but you can. And then you submit. If you have any issues with the platform or you do not understand how to proceed, please contact us. At the end of this webinar, in the final slide, you will find all the contact persons that has been assigned to support the applicants from different European countries in the application process. This is the summary. So in the step 1, after you enter the submission platform that you have register yourself. So first the registration, if you are not registered already and you don't have login and password to proceed, you need to register yourself, and only afterwards you can proceed with the login and password. Please, registration is not the submission of the application. So you register yourself, you have logged in, you have identified the call, and you enter the call. When you enter the call, you have 3 steps. The first step is the applicant information. It is important to provide the correct data, and in particular the email that receives directly the notifications, both from the portal that should send you the confirmation email that your application has been registered and received. So the first is to double check if you have if you receive this kind of email. Check also the spams, because it's automatic email that comes from the cluster submission platform, exactly from the email that is contacted via .es, that is the organization, the entity who is managing this portal. So if after the submission of the application you did not receive this confirmation email, please contact us. We, as administrators, we can double check on the portal if your application has been received or not. So the first applicant information, administrative data from the company, then the video uploading. So the first one, you had the description of the video, so you need to describe what we can find out. So for example, what is the product selected? What is the service? If the video regards the digital transition, circularity, green transformation, or both, and how, in which sense. So explain to us what's the story about. Then the second field in the step 2, explain how it is connected with SILEO. So how SILEO inspired your company or impacted directly your company. So you decided to proceed with digital or and green transition of your product, service, or process. These two fields are extremely important for us. And then in the first field, you upload the link with your video. So you upload the link to the YouTube, Vimeo, Google Drive, whatever. It's the link that we will then, let's say, when download the application, can simply click on it and see the video. We are not downloading the video in the first say. We will only download the videos who are selected and who will be awarded with the cash prizes and with the travel vouchers, because we will need them to showcase them during different activities, and in particular at Salon del Mobile in April. But for the evaluation process, we need to receive a link that we can simply click on and we can see the video. So please, after having submitted, when you will receive the confirmation email, in the confirmation email, usually you receive also the summary of what has been submitted. Double check if the link is working. The step 3 is requirements to participate in this call. So you need to flag and select some sections that confirms that the information that you are provided is trustworthy, that are the valid information, in particular that you upload the declaration of honor. The declaration of honor that can be downloaded from the portal. It must be printed or filled in online, as you prefer, but we need to see then a PDF duly filled in and signed digitally, so with the electronic signatures, or in handwriting, re-uploaded to the portal. If you are using the electronic signatures, please use those that are officially recognized at the European level, because we need to see the signature. So it must be there, and if we have any doubt, then of course in the evaluation phase we can contact the companies and verify, but we will not accept the new declarations after the submission of the project. So please double check what you are uploading, because it happened that people uploaded the wrong documents. And then of course submit your proposal within the deadline, so 13th of December. Here you can find the list of the contact persons from the SILEO consortium that can help you in answering your questions regarding this call. So myself, I'm, let's say, responsible for all the countries coming from the European Union that are not listed, that are not partners of the SILEO consortium, plus single market program associated countries. But of course, I answer also all the emails from all other applicants. For France, we have Cluster Lumière, who is covering this country, SICAT Lighting Cluster from Spain. For Italy, as we have two partners, so we have two contact persons, one from the Luce in Veneto and one from the Cluster Legnoredo Sistema Casa. From Austria, we have Business Oper Austria Building Innovation Cluster, and then from Romania, Transylvanian Furniture Cluster. So please, if you have any doubts regarding the participation criteria, requirements, please contact us and we'll answer you as fast as possible. And the most relevant, let's say, questions who are not covered by the frequently asked question document will be included also there and will be updated on the portal, so you can find also the answers directly there. And I will say that it's more or less all. I will leave you some time for the questions. You can write them in chat. You can write them in the questions and answer section. So please take your time. I will just leave the slide with the main information regarding the call. So we expect numerous applications. I think it can be interesting to see how the companies can valorize the product with the video storytelling format. So the prizes are there waiting for you, and I wish you a great preparation of your videos and your proposals. For any question, please contact us. This webinar is recorded, so you will find also this registration on the submission portal of the SILEO under the call for the best company storytelling video contest. So you who did not manage to be with us today can review it whenever you want. So thank you very much one more time. Wishing you a great implementation of the proposals. We are here to support you if you have any questions. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Thank you.